This is Brisket. And he's been thinking about having a nap. In fact, he looks like he's waiting for me to go away so that he can nap. He's doing pretty well. Still a bit teary-eyed, the occasional sneeze, and after like 2 months of L-lysine, I may consider calling the vet. Oh, hi, Zora. This is Zora. And she is now pretending like she wasn't just playing with that. If only moments before, I didn't see her running around with it in her mouth. Look at her go. And she's been just fine, albeit a bit of a food thief. Not of my food, although both of them are kind of guilty of trying to get in on my lunch and dinner and stuff. But of Brisket's food, I'll very frequently find that she's managed to actually pull Brisket's dish out of his feeder just so that she can have a few pieces of his kibble, which is not something I appreciate because sometimes Brisket doesn't eat all of his meals. And in case you didn't notice, Brisket's a kitten. Come on, Zora. This is absolutely riveting for an Updoot, isn't it? We'll see if we can get her going. I can't throw. And Zora doesn't care. There you go. At least got some moderate interest out of Brisket. Or not. They were upset at me earlier this morning for going out to vote. But then they thought I brought them food because I brought home some treats to eat. And then Zora knocked over this garbage can, and if you look, you'll notice that there's this bar that holds a trash bag in place, and it's part of the lid here. And so Zora had knocked over this garbage can because sometimes she does that when she jumps up in here. And so the lid had snapped off, and, well, I had set it back up, sat back down because, corrected a little bit of chaos. And then next thing I know, about 3-4 minutes pass, and then the garbage can starts meowing. And so I'd come in, and I came over, and I heard more meowing. I open up the garbage can, and I see the bag just moving. And so finally I pulled this up, and there was Brisket. And he was glad to be let out. But then as soon as I set him down, he had this look, and he kept meowing as if he wanted to get back into the garbage can. Zora continuing to not want to look interested in her toys. I actually started this video with the hopes that you were going to actually see her play with something. But the cats are more interested in just sitting around while I talk about them like a crazy person. In terms of personal news, nothing much, just coasting. Still delays on certain videos that I wanted to do for my channel, but that's just because I'm a wicked procrastinator. I could easily take care of all that, but I just keep not doing the things that I say I'm going to do when it comes to this channel. It's just terrible. But as long as I keep you guys updated with my cats, I figure I can get away with any sort of procrastination. Any procrastination at all, right, Brisket? Yes, that's right. I suppose this really does sum up being a cat dad, doesn't it? You know? You know? Is that you or is that Zora? One of you was meowing. I figure because I'm paying attention to them, I'm going to be giving them cuddles or food and cuddles, or cuddles and food, or any combination of the four. Fine. I'll just be more interesting over here then. Ugh. Wait for it. That wasn't even what I threw, Brisket. There you go. And that's the action you get this week. This has been the BeeZees. That's Brisket. And that is Zora. Zora arose. And Brisket Withslaw. That's their names. And they won't play. I mean, I suppose I could pull out an interactive toy, but I actually don't have that much time. But there they are. They're happy, they're healthy, they're just not being interesting, but they're under no obligation to be interesting for a YouTube video. That's definitely what they would say.